What's good, YouTube? My bad for being gone because I'm gonna crack your mum to a breakage point, just like I cracked this phone's back. If you don't know, it got the absolute Batman treatment. I was at the gym, right, doing a leg day like I usually do, and what happened was the 5 kg plate hit the floor, rolled to my phone, hit the front. The front wasn't cracked, mind you, and I was like, phone's fine. Check the back, literally 5 minutes ago. Cracked beyond belief. Glass, shattered. Now I'm gonna have to repair it. Luckily, I have a sales job and an appointment setting job. But I want to talk about, mind the yap, my bad, but I want to talk about pretty much having an unbreakable mindset, which is interesting because I talk about getting cracked. So many people get cracked under pressure whenever they're balancing a lot of things, whenever they're going through a lot in life. And for my case, as you guys may know, I went through a lot of shit in my early 15, 16 teens, basically. Why am I saying 15, 16? Teens. And it was tough. It did a lot of mental fortitude for me, built my mentality to what it is today. And the way that I'd say to build that sort of mindset is to kind of, I hate saying this, you gotta go through a lot of shit. Because I feel like pain, you can't tell someone that, oh, just go through pain. They're gonna have to go through it. Life, if you're given everything, you will not know the art of going through hardship. That's the genuine truth. For me, it was kind of forced down my throat in high school. Granted, I'm very grateful that I got that experience because now I'm a lot more stronger. Nothing really gets to me. And on top of that, I'm very confident in the ideals that I have. And what else I want to say is that you can also force brood it, right? For me, I'm balancing a business. I'm doing sales, which is very, very fucking mindless, not mindless, but very, very taxing on my voice, on my psychological skills, on my brain, because with sales, obviously, you have to psychologically understand a person before you actually sell them the product, build rapport, objection handle before the zombies pop out. At the end of the call, when you close, you're gonna have to personalize the product for their needs or their pain points. I love it, but it's very mentally inducing. Same with the appointment setting. That being said, appointment setting is pretty easy because especially if you do it for a good company and then you go into closing, you just follow the script for appointment setting and then customize the script based on what questions you get at the end. So with that being said, I want to say that firstly, you have to go through a lot of shit. That's the first thing, whether you want to or you don't want to, whether you are forcing yourself or you're not forcing yourself, because life's shit, right? We all know it's going to force you through a lot of stuff anyway. And the second thing is, like I said, you choose to go through hard shit or you don't. Life is going to swing at you either way. The second thing is doing those daily habits. Now, those daily habits include, for me, I'm starting to wake up at 4 a.m. I'm doing cold showers, not in the morning. I'm not that big of an idiot, but I do it basically after I get my first deep work session done. And then I go for a walk and I do that cold shower. Trust me, cold showers are hard. First time, I barely got through. Second time, I went through with it and it was great. And the thing that this does is it builds, like I said, not only mental fortitude, but a form of consistency and a form of compounding wins, right? Because as a great man once said, Alex Hormozy, you are defined by the small wins that you build up every single day. Because as your wins compound, that is the unsurmountable evidence of who the fuck you are. And knowing that, you're gonna have to do some form of daily habits in order to get there, to build that mindset. Because if you want to build a business, if you want to be successful in your career, if you want to be successful with getting a bitch, I don't know, you want to crack them on the first day. I personally wouldn't do that. I just have a long-term relationship, get to marriage, and then crack them because I'm a virgin, if you didn't know. Crazy. I like being a virgin because I can actually sleep at night, unlike you fuckers. But basically, you're gonna have to think about it like this. If you aren't doing any form of friction on your mind, body, and soul, you will never get anywhere, and your mindset will forever stay weak because you are couch maxing on the couch. Couch maxing on the couch, great one. But couch maxing till failure, wondering why the hell you're a loser when it's right in your face. You're having Doritos in your mom's basement, crazy. Third thing is, understanding that you have to execute everything, like these habits, this form of hardship that you have to go through, it has to be consistent and over a prolonged period of time. And the ones that break will give up. This is a testament because for me, let's pull my case, for example. My business hasn't been flowing in for the past 6-7 months. And you may say, oh, why don't you quit? Why the fuck would I quit? 6-7 months, guys, in a business is nothing. Actually, no. July I started it, late July. July, August, September, October. never mind, 3 months, even less than that. I've had 3 months in the business. That is no time at all. I'm very baby. I'm like a baby right now. I am literally a pubescent toddler walking into the industry, right? With my 200 Instagram followers and 140 followers on TikTok. If you do follow either of them, you're a goat and I love you. And the 20 subs on YouTube, thank you very much. I'm gonna touch you till failure, I guess. I come up with these jokes all the time. But you just, okay, I need to stop. But what I'm trying to say is that you need to spend a ridiculous amount of time on your craft. Just like coding, just like building business. It is continual pain. You will get hammered. Your soul will get ripped apart. You will get days where you question yourself every single day. Why is this not working? Am I doing something wrong? When in reality, sometimes the answer is as simple as, regardless of the habits that you're compounding up daily, regardless of the mindset that you're going in with the fact that you need to go through pain, whether it's voluntarily or non-voluntarily, whether you've been through hardship or not, whether, I don't know, your cat dies or not, whether your mother leaves you or not, whether your dad leaves you or not, whether, I don't know, your whole family dies and you become Bruce Wayne, I don't care. If you use your trauma to drive forward, you will go past every single man. Because what is the average man? Lazy. They use trauma as an excuse. They try and shift the blame on others, when in reality it's all your fucking fault. That is the God honest truth. Please understand that if you are out of shape, that is on you. That is why I coach people to get in shape. If you want to get coached by me, DM me SG on Instagram or hit the link below to book call. But hopefully this video helps, because I want you guys to understand that the mindset's 80% of your success. The rest is just executing it consistently and your training and your dieting itself. If your mindset's shit, you're not going to get anywhere. Now, how would I say is the action steps I tell you right now to go do, to make sure that you do execute this, to make sure that you do execute this to finish this video off, okay? And that you need to have an accountability system. Now, as a fitness coach, I do build that out for my clients, but if you want to do it yourself, what I tell them to do all the time is to have a journal. Now, for me, for my journal, I have the two main components that I'd include is a task list and a main quest that you want to focus on. So let's say, I don't know, you want to get 10k steps or start getting your 10k steps. That would be the main quest. And then your daily tasks, like, I don't know, you have university, you have to study 2 hours a day. You're going to have to do the trash maybe every single day or something like that. You're going to have to take care of, if you're on the older side, you might have to take care of your daughter or your cat. Cat, where the fuck is my, can you guys see my cat? Can you guys see this bitch? Give me my bag. There she is. Look at that. Look at her. You finger wiggle to her. Hey, breathe differently, finger wiggle. Huh? So cute. You're so cute, buddy. Look at her, look at her. Love you. Alright. But yeah, first thing, journaling to build that accountability. That was a yap. But second thing on top of that is to build a mistakes log. Another layer of accountability, every mistake that you make daily, include the mistake itself and then the fix. Okay, you're gonna do this on the notes app. Okay, the journal, obviously get a journal. What's mine? It's from the uni I went to. They gave me this. Very, very nice. But use any journal from there. Do those 2 action steps. That's the homework that I have for you guys. But if you do that, you will start to realize that through the 2 accountability systems that you have, your mindset will be a lot more clear of what you want to do, what you need to do. And on top of that, it will be more so unbreakable, because you understand the absolute importance of consistency. So that is what I'd say. Okay, do those 2 things. It will build you a great baseline, and from there, whatever endeavor that you do, I hope that you do well in it, whether it's business, uni, whatnot. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Trust me, I will upload more consistently. See yous.